for you. Now, if you are here and you are still asking this question about Lmia, let me just give you a bit of what Lmia is. A scam for the Canadian government to make money, and I applaud them. The money they are making, okay, that is what they are sharing the money for people who cannot afford, or it is a huge scam. Let me tell you why. Especially in America, they said they will give you a work visa to come and work. I've shared that video on my TikTok, Lady May 7512 on my TikTok. I've shared it. Listen to this one very carefully. I will not waste and repeat the slavery attitude again. Lmia is a scam. I'm telling you, and before you start, wait, and let me tell you, if you can get a company by yourself who can offer you a job and pay the Lmia for companies, it only costs them $2,000 and some dollars, $2,000 and a change, $2,000 Lmia. For me, if I have a company and I want to have the opportunity to hire a foreigner, I have to apply for certificate in order for me to hire international. And that is if I don't find anybody in a country. Now, since the government has now rolled in and given this Lmia scheme, a lot of companies are taking advantage of that Lmia because this is what they are doing. It's a scam. They are scamming people. Listen, it's a scam. And I'll tell you more about it on my YouTube. I've done a video. I just have to, guys, remember that I work 8 hours. So I work 8 hours a day. Okay, so it's a bit difficult for me to do video and also edit. That's why I like the live videos. Lmia has become a scam, huge scam. You see, in a certain part of this country, it's packed with a lot of Indians. And to a lot of it's money. So the government says, okay, because we have a lot of vacancies and people here are not within that profession, so we are now going to allow through the immigration. It is a program that the immigration came up with. But it is a scam because guess what? You are hired if you can find a company to hire you not for $20 or 20 something and give you an open work permit. That is a catch. But when a company gives you a company specific, guys, let your comment, let your feed like so come, because some people are being scammed right now as I'm talking to you. They are asking for $15,000 to 20 something thousand dollars for a job offer that is not going to continue. Listen, a job offer that is not going to continue. This country is expensive. Your rent alone will eat that money that you are coming to work. Your rent, they're not going to offer you accommodation. Right now, people are being deported because of this Lmia. People are being deported because of Lmia. Lmia, again, it's a scheme that the government, and I don't blame them, every government. Listen, Canada pride themselves to be the best international, because every country on this planet is here in Canada, and some of them play a role in government. If you go into an office, they are all immigrants. So immigrants build this country, but that doesn't mean they have to abuse them. So listen to this. So a company is given the opportunity to hire. They paid only $1,000 or $2,000 something. It used to be $1,010. Now, because they know that, oh, this is very attractive, they are advertising it as if they are jobs. I went through the list of companies who has the license to hire foreign countries, foreigners. The number is low compared to the hype. The numbers are low. Secondly, they've given this Lmia to agencies. The agencies are charging you $20,000 for what job? What is the yearly income rate that you are coming to make. If the LMIA gives you a permit, work permit that is open work permit, it is okay. Open work permit means you cannot just work for that company, but you can work for any other company. And that is up to the immigration officer to give you that. So it has become a scam that people will just, because first of all, for me, if I have the LMIA, the law says I must advertise the job. I must offer it to a Canadian first. My TikTok name is Lady May 7212. 7512. Lady May 7512. Lady May 7512. Look at what the parliament is saying about foreigners. Who is going to pick our rotten our food is going to rotten on the ground, so who is going to pick them? We need the immigrants. That's what they are saying. So are you coming to pick an apple, peach, and then when they no longer need you, they deport you? Yes, thank you, my darling. When they no longer need you, they will deport your ass back to your country. And how much money by then have you saved? How much money by then have you saved for them to deport you? They are deporting people who has lived here for 20, 15, 10, 20 something, who does not have a documentation, proper documentation. The LMIA is not a permanent residence. LMIA is not a permanent I'm not going to pay $15, not even $7,000 to get a LMIA, because it depends on the job. If I'm a doctor, maybe. If I'm a doctor, if I'm a plumber, maybe. If I am not even a carpenter, if I'm a teacher and they do that, the board can hire a foreigner who is here and has a work permit, maybe, because a teacher makes enough, and I will budget myself that in case I don't get a permanent residence, I can now go back with at least $200,000 in my hands into my country. $100,000, $200,000, $180,000. I can do it after 4 years or whatever years you can give me the contract. So LMIA are two. There are two sides of LMIA. The one without a restriction, but these companies are only giving you the restriction ones, which is employee specific job work permit. So employee specific work permit means after they use you, and immigration is not going to give you a permanent residence. Immigration will give you a permanent residence if the job is consistent and continues. TMO, the job is not seasonal. The job is not a seasonal work. The job, you have a family. Oh, you build yourself in Canada. That falls under the Canadian Experience Express entry. That is the only way. Or you have a serious illness and that is discovered through working in this country by your LMIA and all those things. That's the only way LMIA may end you up in permanent residence in this country. So remember, if you're in America, that is cool. Even when somebody marries you in America, they are so stooge. Even me, Canadian, they don't want to give me American green card when I get a job. Even me, Canadian, American green card is very scarce that they don't ask Canadians. Me, I know a Canadian who has applied 2 years ago. They've not, and she's working in America. She's making good money in America, but then they don't want to offer her because there's so much that as a citizen you have access to, and so much that as an American you have access to, premium pensions and all those things, you have access to them. Okay, so America is very even worse than Canada. Worse when it comes to paper. I know people who have lived there 20 years, they are not the citizens. 20 years. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, how do you live in a country and pay taxes and although have babies? People have babies and they are becoming like the UK people. They are not becoming, they are the same people who migrated there, the same people who went there when the Protestants and the Romans and all those people broke into fight. They are the same people who went and came and took the land from the Red Indians. So remember that they are the American and the UK, Europe, they are all the same brothers and sisters. That's why they are four ISIS. For ISIS, you commit a crime in America, you are in UK, they will come and catch you. Ireland, they'll come and catch you. Wherever, they'll come and catch you. The four countries, Canada, they come and catch you. Even if, because you offended my brother, they are not like Africans, where the Africans will fight for another brother. They will fight for somebody else, but they will not fight for their brothers. So there's a lot of education to acquire. That's why the Jamaicans are strong in this part of the world. They fought for every almost a black opportunity in this country, the Jamaicans. Okay, they fought. That's why some people, when you're working with them, they think you're African. They think we are so they can try the flex with you. That's why some people, we work in a certain areas as an African. Some of these immigrants, the same immigrant too, they think we are Mrama, so they want to try, because Unya Jamaica, they at least they understand these people who can advocate for themselves, but they still try it. Discrimination, this country. So it is so good. I didn't get information like that. My friend told me, how come you speak English? You have good job, but you are stupid like me. And she's right. She is right. Thank you. My brother Chukwongozi Anthony said he experienced the same LMIA experience. Guys, be wise. Money is a blood. Don't spill. Don't be a volunteer for your own syringe, sucking your blood away like that. Do not be. This country, why does the white man came all the way to Africa, brother? Power. Money is power. The zero-sum bias quadrant and all these concepts that they created to keep a black man down still in existence. So do not pay for tuition fee, big amount of money, and then you are hey, my brothers Jamaicans in this country, hey, you see the Black History Month. We had a Black History Month as Africans. Come and see the people there. They are not coming to learn their own rights. The opportunity they have in Canada, they are not coming to learn it too. They are in the room watching Nam1. They are in the room watching some konkonsa, Mama Efe, and all those konkonsa way kunuakodi way try you say. That's what they are learning. But when you come here, take the learning, because when you look at TikTok, when you can see the difference between the other people are teaching. They are showing companies. The other TikTok platforms are talking about mental health and all those things. Other TikTok handlers, they are talking about so many things that brings success. And I'm proud of some of the platforms that I got to share my views. They are talking about things that will engage the African mind to think and to allow themselves to have those difficult conversations. It is good for growth. It is good for development. When you fail to touch on those difficult conversations, the problem is not solved. Okay? So it is very, very interesting that I see people here who are so lost. Yesterday, I got my sister, can you help someone with LMIA? Which LMIA? My papa didn't come here to create job. My papa did not come and be partners with. I'll tell you the fact. My papa didn't do that. And I'm trying not to do that. I am trying not to go and put my money in the Mfuturomu. No. I live here and I'm going to love myself. And I'm going to... So a lot of Ghanaians, they come and they think, oh, building something. So we are always suffering. But when you develop yourself in this part of where you live, now you can be successful anywhere else. But we didn't do that. We didn't create a company. So which LMIA? And I'm not going to lead a brother or sister to go and pay $14,000, $15,000 and $20,000 where after 2 years, 3 years, you still don't have papers in this country. Where you are going to pay and you don't have retirement savings. You don't have any health care protection. You don't have anything. I'm not going to lead you to do that. So LMIA, I'm telling you, as yes, Okosiano changing agent, it is a scam that this country used to enrich a lot of people. And because the money is there, they know that they can get the money from the international bodies. They are not giving the jobs to the Canadians. Now the Canadians are also complaining. Okay? And in this country, the minute the Canadians complain, the rules changes. So you see, there are 6 companies that government gave LMIA certification, big time. So if you are hired by, let's say, Savoie Limited, McCain Food, whatever, Aqua, and there are 6 of them. These companies, if you're hired by them, but this company today, the immigrants are in this country. They are here. So if an immigrant beats you, they rather not pay you all these monies, and then fly you here, give you accommodation. They will hire somebody here who already has the skills and the abilities to come to work. You have a driving license. You have a certification that at least they need somebody on a plant, like these big plants. They're not gonna hire you. They will hire the brother who is here. So all these companies, if you are in Africa somewhere, don't even, because try to come into the country and then you can now start your process. But before you come, find information before you come. Make sure you are packed with knowledge. Don't come here like the people I see here, pretending like they are in the moon. All of a sudden, they just appear. And all they knew was a shadow came on top of their house back in Africa. And then they jumped in because they thought the world was coming to an end. So they jumped into the shadow. And then the shadow all of a sudden opened up in a country called Canada. They are so lost, and I don't blame them. They are so lost, and I don't blame them. Wrong information is going to make them suffer a little bit. Okay, so please come with it. And when you are giving them information, one thing is that we don't trust ourselves. So the information, instead of them taking the information and holding it and working with it, they are questioning themselves, their own abilities. They are questioning themselves through you. Don't judge me by your strength. Don't judge me by what you are capable of or what you can do. Do not judge me because you are weak. Don't judge me because you think you can't think far. Don't judge me. The information I'm giving you, if you don't have the ability to use it and apply it, share with somebody. So share this video. Share with your brother who is not going to stand over the fence asking the people who are enjoying the swim, is the water cold or hot? Don't stand behind. They don't want the noise. Share. Just give it to them. Just go and tell somebody, hey, they are swimming, oh, they are swimming, oh, they are swimming. That's all you have to tell. That's all your job is. Okay? Because there are also people who are right in the water but with 1 foot only. 1 foot. 1 foot only. The 1 foot people are closer to the water. You are over the fence. Don't spoil it. Don't make noise. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to, get distracted. They are enjoying themselves. So my brother, if you're already in the water, don't let the one at the fence distract you. Don't answer when they scream. Don't come to them. Do not get out of the water trying to come and answer their doubting Thomases and all those things. Don't answer. Keep enjoying the water because there's a limitation there's a time limit on it. The water has chlorine? The water has a chlorine. In this country, there's a limit to it. In a while, the water has to be changed. So enjoy yourself before the time comes for the water to be changed. And that's all the message I have. And I'm going to tell you that, listen, stay tuned. The school system is going to be open for you, and study hard, up your grade to 3.0. And once I bring out the information, register quickly so I can be there and start to run the classes that will teach you everything. I'll show you, I'll give you the schools, what you need to know, how you need to conduct yourself, where you need to start, which bank account when you are here you need to open, which bank you need to open the bank account at. Now I'm loading small. I'm out for, hey, money day this country. Money day this country. If anybody tells you there's no money, don't mind them. You see, my brother who is also showing Canada the way housing and go and see the lineup of a new location that they are going to build in this country. The new locations, even though they have not started to build yet, the whole place is sold. They have not started to build yet too, but just the show, oh, this is what it's going to look like, oh, it is sold. So don't let anybody fool you. The money they here, because they have a way of making the money like this scam Lmia. By the time they open your eyes, they've already made their money, and this money is in the system. So don't be fooled. There's a lot of scams in this country, but the government, it is a program. At least it's in a system. Not like Africa where you see it on the people. It makes them so big that when you're talking to them, they don't hear your voice. This country, they hear your voice. They still want you to be stupid. So don't be stupid. Be part of them to share the benefit. May God bless you all. And I hope this information will help you start to prepare yourself. Okay? May God bless you. Today is a sunny. Yesterday was very cloudy. Today, I told you, the sun, which was after the cloud, today is your blessing. Tap into it, dance in it, be happy. All those things, be happy. Let your atmosphere be filled with blessings and hope. May God bless you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.